for the patient who's struggling and suffering or uncertain and not getting any positive feedback from anyone in their family or from their primary care physician, I would say you have got to be proactive.
Do your research online. Keep plugging away. If you go to a doctor and they don't take you seriously, try and find another doctor.
Yeah.
As a migraine sister or brother, you gotta find a good doctor. You have to tell them, this is what I have. This is not because I'm stressed or anything. This is the actual migraine, and I'm no longer able to function.
Yeah.
I'm not able to function with the family, not able to function at work. I need help.
But there is another way, and it's not an obvious way all the time, and not everybody is aware of another way to do things.
I really, really wish that they would, first off, we need medication, but I really wish they would really push on a nutritionist first and talk about food and exercise first.
Keep a food diary. Keep in general a diary. When do you get these headaches? Come armed with some information, because I think you're more apt to be taken seriously.
I would say it's a journey, and I'm sure it's a personal journey for everybody, but it's so worthwhile, right, to find the right combination. And I really, I've become a believer, right, that the healthier you can be in terms of, avoiding the food that you shouldn't be eating.
Really nutrition first. Cut out a lot of the processed foods, a lot of chemicals. Start reading ingredients. I read everything that I put into my body.
Taking the supplements, because even when you do eat well, there's things you're just not consuming that the body needs, right? The yoga, and by all means the breathing, the easiest thing in the world, the breathing on every day is just so important to the overall reducing the stress level and helping the body, do what it needs to do. I think those components obviously are not going to cure migraines, but I think they have greatly helped me reduce the number of migraines and even the severity.
Unfortunately, some of these doctor's visits are 7 to 8 minutes long. They may not hear that, and I'd like to ask you, do you think it's because patients are not expressing it? Do you think doctors are not hearing it? What's your take on it?
I would say more of doctors are not hearing it.
Not hearing it, okay.
You got so many minutes to get into this doctor's head, and if you're not explaining yourself just right.
Just the perfect way.
Correct.
Okay.
So go online a little bit, do some research, but tell them, this is my migraine, this is what I have, help me fix it.
Be aware, make notes, try and put things together as best you can, and then when you see your healthcare provider, tell them.
Yeah.
So that it doesn't sound like, I get these headaches.
Right.
Okay, well that's nice. Well, that's nice. I get headaches too. And
Find a doctor, find a neurologist that specializes in migraine care. I mean, you need somebody who can reflect back to you what you're saying and say, I recognize that. I understand what you're going through. Let's find some positive approaches to solving this. And then you take little baby steps towards finding solutions. And you keep trying different things, because not everything works.
And part of our roles of people who have kind of come through the other side of this process is to hopefully help, educate.
Right, that overall health. And I think just being healthier, right, exercising, the right kind of exercise, I think being healthier, when the inevitable migraine and headaches come, the body deals with it better. And I think honestly even processes the medicine I do take better.
When I think of all the doctors that I saw and all the other people that just don't get headache people.
This is a challenge in my life that I've dealt with and keep dealing with, and just like everybody deals with challenges in their lives.
When you're one of those people, there are others of us out there, and there is another way to to look after yourself and to hopefully feel better and feel life and live it to its fullest extent, without that, that fear and that pressure and nobody understanding
What's right for your body. It's all trial and error. Remember, practicing medicine. It's the same thing for us too. But once you get on that regime and that routine, you've got it. But I just believe that if I lived on all those medications that I was on when I first met you, I don't think I'd be here today.